What's up, YouTube? My name is Jada and welcome to my channel.
She look like a star, but only on camera, only on camera.
So I am so excited to finally be starting my channel. I've filmed videos before, I've been trying to start this channel for a very long time now, but I just let, my own thoughts and fears and stuff get in the way of me actually posting them. But no, that stops today, okay? So no more. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow.
Why you keep on saying tomorrow?
Like, no, today. So with that being said, welcome to my channel. I decided, what better way than to start my channel off than to talk about, one of the biggest aspects of my life right now, which is college. So if you didn't know already by my sweatshirt or the title, I attend the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, also known as A&T or Ncat. People call it different things. So yeah, I just finished up my first year a couple weeks ago, and I thought I'd make this advice video for incoming students coming to A&T or prospective students, who are coming up on their junior or senior year of high school. I know when I was trying to figure out what college I wanted to attend, it was in the midst of COVID, so I was forced to watch people's YouTube videos, their experiences with A&T, and just different vlogs and stuff like that, and that really inspired me to go to the school that I currently attend. So I was talking to my mentee, who is an incoming freshman, and I was telling her that I wanted to maybe make an advice video for incoming students, and she told me to just go ahead and do it. So yeah, she really inspired me to put this video out now and stop putting it off. So in this video, I'm just going to be discussing my experience, some important aspects of A&T and college in general that I feel like can help an upcoming freshman. There are a lot of, advice videos on YouTube and things like that, but I feel like it's important to get different opinions and different people's outlooks because everyone's experience is different. You can't just go based off of one opinion. So today, I'm going to be talking about mine. I'm gonna go ahead and stop all this rambling because I'm a talker, and if I keep talking, this video will be an hour long and nobody wants to sit here for an hour and watch me talk, okay? So with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So I have a couple of notes here on my trusty dusty iPad that was actually provided by A&T, so shout out to them. They gave us a brand new, the new iPad Air, and the smart keyboard thing is a little dirty, but yeah. So the first topic that I'll be discussing is transitioning from high school to college. So for me, the transition from high school to college was not so bad. It was actually really great, to be honest. I came from a predominantly white high school, so a lot of people thought that I would have this big culture shock coming to an HBCU, but I didn't. I truly enjoyed it from the moment I touched down. The pride is real, okay? If you've never felt pride, but if you have not felt HBCU pride, specifically Aggie pride. But anyway, so yeah, the transition for me, it was great. I definitely think that this is something that I needed. I couldn't imagine going to a PWI. No offense, PWIs are great, but I could not see myself at a PWI. I feel like, A&T and my HBCU has really made me into the person I am today. And I've only been there for a year, so I'm excited to see, my growth after graduation prior to A&T. So as far as classes and things of that nature, it also was not too difficult for me. The last 2 years of high school, I did early college, so I took, dual enrollment classes at a community college. So I didn't even go to high school my last 2 years, which was great because I did not my high school experience was terrible. But that's a story for a different day. So I was taking, the basic college classes English, basic English, biology. I took history, just all those prereqs that you have to take your first 2 years of undergrad. I got those out the way. So when I got to A&T, I jumped straight into like my major. My major, I'm a business major. I'm currently majoring in supply chain management, and I really enjoy that. The classes have not really been too difficult for me. I really think it honestly will just depend on the professor. Professors can make a easy class like so difficult for no reason. Like, it's like, why are you making both of our lives difficult? I definitely recommend using Rate My Professor. Okay, that website is so great. Like, Rate My Professor, seeing what other people have to say about the professor at your university will save you, and it could save your grade possibly, because a difficult teacher could make you fail the entire class and you have to end up retaking it. So yeah, I will say with college classes, it's not busy work. So you're not gonna just get these assignments, to grade and just extra assignments in your grade book. Like, no. Most of the time, like, your grades in a grade book will only be tests. Maybe a couple of assignments, but for the most part, it's just tests, maybe quizzes. So most of the time actually going to classes, you're just going for lectures. Yeah, I never actually really did like any type of in-class assignment that I had to turn in. If I had an assignment, I had to, just submit it online. Or I had a couple of in-person tests and things of that nature and quizzes and stuff like that. But yeah, so you really just need to stay grounded. Do not slack behind. If you get behind, especially like in like the more difficult classes, I know for me, like statistics, if I missed one day, I was so behind. So you really have to stay on top of your work and, go to your professors if you need help. They have office hours and things of that nature. Get a tutor if you need to, because we're not talking about retaking a high school class. Like, we're talking about money, whether it's your money, your parents' money, like, we're talking about actual money that's on the line. So don't slack off in your classes. I know for a lot of people, they don't really take freshman year too serious. And I don't recommend that, okay? Do not coming in thinking that, oh, I can slack off. I'm not really like taking really important classes. Like, no. Keep your GPA up, because as you keep progressing, it's going to be harder and harder to raise your GPA. You might start off taking these easier classes, but if you slack off in those, and then, a year down the line, you're taking statistics and, you get a C or a D in that class, then it's just going to keep lowering your GPA. So just try your best and try your hardest to, pay attention in class, get that extra help, and stay on top of your work. So the next aspect of transitioning from high school to college, I would have to say, is campus life. So, for me, I love campus. I love living on campus. I know people have mixed feelings about it, but I personally really enjoyed it. It really teaches you independency. It's like you're independent with your hand being held, kind of. Because, especially like living in a dorm and stuff like that, you still have a RA. You feel independent, but you're really not. Like, you feel grown, but you're not grown. Like, you're not. So, I feel like it's a great step to making you grow up, because you will learn responsibility very quickly, and things of that nature. So, with that being said, that moves me right into topic number 2, which is dorm life. So, my personal experience, I would rate dorm life a 2 out of 10. So, the reason why it gets those 2 points is, 1, because I actually lived in one of the nicer dorms on campus, and 2, because I loved my roommate. I absolutely love her. I'm rooming with her next year, and I can't wait. So yeah, that's why dorm life gets those 2 points. But other than that, I am not a fan. So I don't really like dorm life because, first of all, the rooms are very small. Like, I'm an only child, so So, you know, I had my own room, my own bathroom, but it was really just like the size. The room that we had was very small, and I have a lot of clothes. Me and my roommate had a lot of clothes. So the closet space, it wasn't a closet actually. It was cubbies. Yeah. Also, I'm a tall girl. So a twin XL bed, no. We're wearing shower shoes. Like, oh my gosh, being in college made me so grateful for just everything. Like, I was always appreciative of everything, but it really humbles you, like, especially if you're in a communal bathroom. I think either way, like, it really humbles you. You know, the day I came home, my first day moving back, I literally took an hour shower because, you know, I was able to be in a full-size shower because the showers in college are not big. So I was able to be in a full-size shower with no shower shoes, with hot water. Like, it was great. Like, I literally locked myself in the bathroom for an hour because I could never do that in college. You know, I had suite mates, so, you know, we had to share a toilet. So you couldn't spend too long in there because, you know, what if your suite mates have to use the bathroom or whatever? So, yeah, another thing about dorm life I did not like was the noise. I'm more of a quiet person. I like, you know, my bedroom is like my sanctuary. It's my safe place. And I like my peace. And you're not gonna get that. It was very, very, very loud all the time in a dorm. Like banging, knocking, running down the hallway, screaming, fighting. So yeah. I also don't like room checks. Like, you have to get room checks by your RAs. I don't like that either. I just think it's unnecessary. Like, why? I don't know. I just didn't like it. So yeah, I'm very, 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 very grateful to be out of a dorm and into an apartment next semester, which apartment tour and all that will be coming soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that in August. But I do think that dorm life is something that every freshman should experience, at least for 1 year. You know, it really brings you closer to your peers, maybe a little too close, but yeah, it really brings you closer to your peers. It's an easy way to meet people. You literally walk outside your room and boom, you meet somebody. You're in the elevator, boom, you meet somebody. So I think it's important for freshmen to live in a dorm, just so you can get like more of that college experience and things like that. So the next part of dorm life I'm going to be speaking about are the types of dorms that A&T has to offer. So A&T has 3 sides. We have the south side, the north side, and the east side. So on the south side, you have Holland Hall, you have Curtis Hall, you have Morrow Hall, you have Van Story Hall, you have Spite Hall, which is also known as Morrison, and you have Barbie. Then on the north side, you have Cooper Hall, you have Haley Hall, and you have Villages. Then on the east side, you have Suites E, Suites F, and Pride Hall. South side is the traditional dorms. So that is going to be your traditional male or female communal style bathrooms, other than Barbie. So actually all the dorms on the south side other than Barbie are female only. Yeah, only female. So Barbie is co-ed and it's suite style, but when I say suite style, I'm not talking about suites. That's on the east side. I'm talking about like you have 4 rooms. So basically you walk into a room, there's 4 rooms in there, and you know 2 people live in each room, so there's 8 people in a suite, and y'all share 1 bathroom, which is 2 showers and 2 toilets, I believe. Then for the north side, Cooper Hall is all male, so that's the traditional. Haley Hall is similar to Barbie. It's literally a mini Barbie. Like, Barbie is 6 floors and Haley is 3. Like, it's literally the same concept, though you have the 4 rooms, 8 people living in them, like same thing basically. But the thing about Haley is going back to a dorm actually. Haley has been the COVID dorm for the past 2 years, so nobody was really ever like consistently living in there unless you caught COVID. But they're turning it back into a normal dorm. So Ncat 26 will be the first to be back in Haley ever since Ncat 23. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And then Villages is the Beverly Hills of campus, okay? That is McNeil Hall, Blair Hall, Richmond Hall, and McCain Hall. But you have to be in an LLC, a living learning community, to be in Villages. Most people. So like Honors live there. Oh, it is co-ed. So like Honors lives there. There's like this nursing program that lives in one of the Villages. And some athletes live in there. It might be some other people, I'm not sure. But yeah, they're very nice. Yeah. So if you can live in the Villages, go live in the Villages, okay? And then for the east side, that is where I lived. I lived in Suites F. So Suites E and Suites F are literally like sisters. Suites E is just a little bit bigger. So those are like suite styles. So you have your room, which 2 people are living in it, and then the room beside you, 2 people are living in it, and then y'all share a bathroom with 2 showers and 1 toilet. That's the same for Suites E and Suites F, unless you get like a suite, an actual suite in Suites, which is like 4 single rooms, and y'all share 2 showers and 2 toilets. Yeah. So Pride is very nice. Pride is probably the nicest on the east side. And those are similar to Suites, but nicer. You know, y'all have actual closets in there. So yeah, I'm gonna just tell y'all my personal favorites for each part of campus. For the south side, I would have to go with Morrison or Spite Hall for the girls. I had a friend who lived in Morrison, and her room was so big. Like, it was so big and spacious, and she literally had a walk-in closet. A walk-in closet in a traditional style dorm. Like, yeah, it's nice. It's the nicest on that side of campus, honestly. And also, I sometimes wish that I would have lived in Morrison, just like for that like sisterhood kind of aspect, I guess you could say, because it's all female. So it's like, you know, you don't have to worry about walking out your dorm and having to see like a boy. Like, sometimes I wonder what my experience would have been like if I would have lived in a traditional dorm. But, you know, I'm grateful for where I lived my freshman year. Also, the bathrooms, they keep the bathrooms really clean. My friend, she was saying how, you know, the cleaning people would come, I think twice a day or maybe once, I'm not sure, but they would always keep it really clean and things like that. And it's not too many people that live in there as well. I think it only holds like 100 or so girls, so that's a good thing as well. As far as the north side, obviously Villages is the best over there. Yeah, they're the newest dorms on campus. They're nice, they're spacious, all that. So if you end up in Villages, just know you're living in luxury. Okay, you're living in luxury. For the east side of campus, definitely Pride. So yeah, Suites is nice too. I'm not downing Suites, but Pride is definitely nicer. It's more spacious. And the rooms are more, they make more sense. Suites did not make sense the way that they were built. They're in an L shape. So yeah, it's like, why wasn't it like a square? Why was it an L shape? I don't know. The next aspect I will be talking about is social life. So I truly enjoyed the social aspect of A&T. I know initially, like when I applied and when I was telling people, where I wanted to go, people from home were just saying, oh, that's a party school. You're going to a party school, yada, yada. And it's like, just because we're Black and we know how to have a good time, that does not mean that we are only a party school, okay? Because A&T breeds Black excellence, okay? And don't get it confused, okay? We breed Black excellence. We breed the top engineers, business owners, doctors. I could go on and on, but I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, I truly love the family aspect of A&T. I really just feel like everyone at A&T is rooting for me, and I truly feel like it is a family. I will have to say, as far as like friends, it can be a little difficult to make friends. I'm not even gonna lie. And some people will be like, oh, it's easy to make friends, you just need to get out your dorm. But it's like, you can get out your dorm all you want to, but there is some cliques on campus, and I'm not even gonna lie and act like it's the easiest thing in the world to make friends. I'm outgoing. I wasn't always in my dorm, you know what I mean? I made friends. I absolutely love my friends, but I feel like it's important to, branch out and meet new people. And sometimes that can be a little difficult just because, people came in with their friend group, and I feel like some people weren't really looking to meet new people and branch out. And that's like, you're not really soaking up all of the experience and taking advantage of everything if you're not networking and meeting new people and things like that. So that is one thing that I hope changes, that, people are just more open to meeting new people and making new friends. So yeah, I understand why some people say it's difficult to make friends, but then again, I understand, if you're in your dorm, you can't be complaining that you don't have friends because you're not even putting yourself out there. So yeah, that's my take on friends. Also, be careful because, everybody's raised differently, and you will learn that very quickly in college, okay? Like, everybody's raised differently, and people are coming from everywhere, okay? So don't expect people to have the same, morals and think the same way that you do, because 9 times out of 10, they're not, So just take that into consideration. Don't get too close too soon. You tell all your business, because, you just never know. I feel like trust is something that has to be built, and you just can't automatically, oh, this is my friend, this is my best friend, I tell her everything. Like, you still don't really know these people. Like, yeah, I've known you for, I've talked to you a couple times and we've hung out, but it's like, I still don't really know you, if that makes sense. Just don't get too stuck up on we're one friend group. Branch out, meet new people. As far as parties, like I was saying, we know how to have a good time, okay? The parties at A&T are really fun for the most part. You'll learn pretty quickly what your type of parties are. For me, I really enjoy house parties. Even though they're, not consistent, if they get shut down, then you have to leave. So, even though they're not very reliable, I would say, they're a good time. Especially like if you know the person throwing it, it's a really good time. As far as like venue parties and stuff like that, I repeat, do not waste your money paying a bunch of money for tickets to these venue parties, because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna hear Finito and Dreams and Nightmares at the same parties every single night. Okay, like, it gets old. It gets really old. So, maybe when you first get there, I'm not gonna lie, like, I bought the venue tickets because I didn't know any better. And, people can tell you all the time, don't do it. And you're still probably gonna do it because that's all you see, that's all you know right now. But just stay open-minded and just know there's a lot more out there that may not be as advertised, and there's a lot of free stuff. So like I said, don't waste your money on a lot of these venue parties to hear the same 10 songs. There are a lot of party promoter groups at A&T. Personally, I would have to say College Days throws the best parties, and their tickets aren't too expensive. Like, I think the most I paid for a ticket was $10. But it's worth it. Like, it's worth it. And you're gonna have a good time. I love their themes and everything. Like, I'm excited for next semester and seeing what college days is gonna throw, because they're a good time. It's always a good time. So yeah, just have fun, like I said. But remember, you are in college for academics, okay? Do not put no party over your test. If you have a test the next day, don't go to that party. All right, so now I'm going to rate my overall experience at A&T. So I would give my first year an 8 out of 10. I truly enjoyed it. I feel like I grew a lot. I'm just a lot happier, and I'm glad that I chose A&T. That A&T feels like home to me. I'm just excited for next semester. You know, I'm gonna have my core. I'm gonna have an appointment, okay? Like, I'm really excited and I'm really optimistic. So yeah, everybody's experience is different. You know, like I said in the beginning of the video, it is important to get different opinions on the school. But, you know, just if you truly feel like A&T is a place for you, I would say try it out. You know, you only go to college once. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. So you don't want to live in regret saying, oh, I wish I would have tried it. I wish I would have gone. You know, just do it. Just do it. And if you don't like it, transfer. Like, the pros of the school definitely outweigh the cons. You know, there are some things that A&T can improve on, you know, just like any other school in anything. You know, there's things that they can improve on. Yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I'm so excited, like I said, to finally be starting my YouTube channel. And I definitely plan on being consistent throughout the summer and the school year and posting content and things like that. Like I said, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? We are going up this summer, okay? I'm trying to grow my channel and grow my platform, and I'm so excited to finally be starting it. Like I said, I keep saying that, but I truly am excited. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching again, and stay tuned for my next video, which will be posted very soon. Bye.